There are games with bigger playoff implications, the Falcons-Saints matchup chief among them, but nothing in Week 16 of the N.F.L. season can match the drama of the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys battling to remain relevant in the NFC. Some divisions will be decided and the playoff picture will come more into focus in what should be an entertaining holiday weekend of football. Here are our picks against the spread. Last week's record against the spread, 9-4-2. Overall record, 116-99-8. Seahawks at Cowboys, 4:25 p.m., Fox. Line, Cowboys by 5. Running back Ezekiel Elliott did not want to talk about the time he spent away from the Cowboys, 8-6, thanks to a 6-game suspension after a year-long investigation into domestic violence accusations. All that is really known is that he went to Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, and kept in shape. His teammates initially fell apart, then figured things out. They were 3-3 without him. Elliott returns to a team that is clinging to a 9% chance of making the playoffs, according to the Upshots playoff simulator. The Cowboys, though, expect that the reunification of Elliott and Dak Prescott will mean they will win their final 2 games. Even if they do, beating the Seahawks, 8-6, 14% playoff chance, and the Eagles, a wild card entry would require leapfrogging the Falcons and the Lions. Coach Jason Garrett was cagey about how involved Elliott would be in the offense. But Elliott seems to thrive with more work, and it would not be a surprise to see him carry the ball 25 times or more. In a productive 4-game stretch leading up to his suspension, he averaged 28.8 carries a game and scored 6 total touchdowns as Dallas was 4-0. The Seahawks are coming off a brutal loss to the Rams that seemed like a nail in their coffin. They were trying to remain relevant after losing defensive backs Richard Sherman and Cam Chancellor for the season. Coach Pete Carroll was quick to point out that while a 42-7 loss was hard to look at, 2 weeks before that, Seattle beat the Eagles in a dominant effort. "This is not easy at all," Carroll said when asked about the Cowboys game. 8-6 teams battling for it, and there's a lot at stake. Everything is on the line for both of us. Pick, Cowboys. Falcons at Saints, 1 p.m., Fox. Line, Saints by 5.5. The Saints, 10-4, 93%, have dominated the discussion of the NFC South this season thanks to their running game and secondary finally living up to the talent of Drew Brees, their future Hall of Famer at quarterback. But even with their sterling record and their well-balanced approach, the Saints have yet to clinch the division, and will need help if they are going to do it this week. To summarize, New Orleans needs to beat the Falcons, 9-5, 83%, while Carolina loses to Tampa Bay. The former is fairly likely, while the latter seems like a stretch, so the division could easily come down to Week 17. Pick, Saints Jaguars at 4-9 ERS, 4:05 p.m., CBS. Line, Jaguars by 4.5. At a glance, this may seem like a comical mismatch. The Jaguars, 10-4, clinched playoff berth, have been one of the best teams in the NFL.